Hello friends, my name is Prajakta Sambhajakar. Today's topic is GCP principle. GCP stands for good practice, good clinical practice, and in which there is a different types of principles are there. In which GCP principle, there is a different types of principles are there, but three principles are most important in GCP principle. These three principles of equal importance of associated with the basic ethics, particularly recognized for a person's beneficence and justice to permeate all other GCP principles. And these three principles are main in GCP guideline or GCP principle. And there is a different principle of a GCP. First is a research that involves humans should be scientifically sound and conduct in line with the basic ethical there is a basic ethical principles organizing from the Declaration of Helsinki, three principles of equal importance associated with basic ethics, particularly recognized for person, beneficence, and justice permeate all other GCP principles. These are three main GCP principles in GCP guideline. And there is a second one is the research that involve humans should be described clearly in a written detailed protocol and scientifically justified. Third one principle is before the research that involves human in begin possible risk or obstacles, discomfort and expected benefits for the individual research subject, and society should be determined. Fourth one principle is research that involves humans should be started on the condition of that the expected benefits for the individual research subjected and subject and society clearly overweigh the risk. Fifth one is the research that involves humans should be get approval or favorable opinion from the independent ethics committee, institutional review board like IFC or IRB prior to initiation. Sixth one principle is research that involves human and should be performed in compliance with the approved protocol. And seven one principle is the freely given informed consent should be collected from each and individual research subject to the prior of research participation in according to the with the national culture and requirements. And principle number 8, that is research that involves a human should be maintained only if the benefit risk is profiled to the involved human remain favorable. Principle number 9, there is a qualified and duly licensed medical personnel should be responsible for the medical care and medical care of an individual research subject for any medical decision made on their behalf. Because and there is a principle number 10, there is a all individuals that are involved in a trial should be qualified by education, training and experience to perform their respective task and currently licensed to do so where required. Principle number 11. All clinical trial information should be documented, handled, and stored in a way that allows accurate reporting, interpretation, and verification. And there is principle number 12 is the confidently of information that should that could identify subject should be secured, repeating the privacy of confidently rules in accordance with the applicable regulatory requirements. And principle number 13 is the investigational product should be manufactured, handled, and stored according to the applicable good manufacturing practice, that is GMP, and should be used in accordance with the approval protocol. And 14 principle system with a procedure that ensure the quality of very features of the trial should be implemented. And these are the principle of a GCP. Thank you.